For years and years I have been using this beautiful but huge bit of kit for doing my digital measures, and today I'm going to look at this, which I've just received, and it's a little digital measure. I'm going to have a quick look at it just now, and I'm going to take it on site and use it to help me for the first time set out this bit of land for a garden room. So let's get a look at it. What comes in the box is carry case, the little bit of kit itself, and some instructions and something else. What's this? This is the charging thing, micro USB, which is great because then I don't need to worry about running out of batteries and I can just charge it up. In terms of the difference in the size, this, at the time I bought this when I was just starting out on my journey of developing properties, was probably nearly £400, which is a lot, and compared to this, which was 30, and these do pretty much the same thing. The problem with this is holding it in one hand and you're trying to do something else at the same time, as opposed to this. This one, you just switch it on like that, and then you just point it and it gives you your measurement. So that is 1.367 meters, and then if I want to take another measurement, it will store that. And then there's a second one, and that's what I love about this, is that I can take lots of measurements, go round a room if I'm surveying a room. Check my other video here for how to draw up surveys, and I don't have to keep stopping and writing it down like I used to have to do with this monster. The other reason I went for this particular brand is because I could see it's got the best accuracy over, say, 20 meters. Because if you're using this on a building site, you're going to be cutting the timbers to the size that this gives you, and if it's 2 or 3 millimeters out, that's a big enough size for it to create a real problem with things like wall studs. So it really needs to be much more accurate than that, and apparently this is much more so, and this is the reason I didn't go for the cheaper versions of the DeWalt. Screwfix make their own one through the Magnuson brand, which again is very cheap. That's got accuracy problems from what I've heard from colleagues. And Amazon make their own one through Amazon Prime, which is really good value. It's £10 less than this. I just figured that this one was the safest option for what it does. I'm going to use this today to start on the setting out of this piece of land. I'll come back to you and give it my full feedback. So far, I really like the look of it. It's the perfect size for me. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you want to click on that, you can get hold of one yourself. So let's go up onto the site and put it through its paces. Okay, so the problem with this is you have to play about with it a lot to see it. So there's the laser, but as I go back, it becomes really hard to see it. I suspect that's the problem with almost all these lasers. I certainly had that problem with my fancy expensive one. The way to get round this is either you use a tape measure or you wait until it's cloudy and dull or early evening, and I found that worked fine. So that's a disadvantage, but there are a few other really good things that I didn't realise at the time, and that is, this is basically being a little mini level, and if you look at that, it says it's 57 degrees, but as I tilt it down, and what I want to keep doing is get that as close to 0 degrees as possible, which means I'm now totally level. You say, well, what the hell's the point of that? Well, as well as it being for Pythagorean function for measuring heights, the other thing that you can do with this is get this to a point here as close to level as you can get it. So there you go. And then if I then measure the height of this, it gives me the fall of the ground, and so it tells me basically how much digging I'm going to have to do, which is actually in this case quite a lot. There's the pros and cons of it. It's just such a great little size. It does multiple measurements, so if I do that, let's try it, see. So if I do that, and then I take another measurement here, and another one there. See, I've got these 3 measurements, 1, 2, 3 measurements, so I can then just, I think it stores up to 5 or 6, and then you just go away and write them all down. And if you've got multiple measurements to take, it saves you having to stop, put the measure down and write the thing down. You can write them all down at one point. That's a great function. All in all, really the only downer on it, in sunny conditions like this, it's hard to see the laser. Right, I'm at a client's house and I'm going to test out this little gadget. We're going to do a survey. Got my little book that I'm going to note down the sizes. Also taken just in case a tape measure for any small measurements that this thing can't do. This house is a fairly straightforward house. It was built in the 1990s, so I would imagine all the walls are going to be right angled. There's not going to be any funny shapes or uneven walls or anything like that. Well, that's that done. 40 minutes later. That was pretty quick actually compared to what I used to do. So I'm going to get on and draw it up. And here's the finished article I did using the measurements from this Huepar digital measure. Do I recommend this? Yes, I do. It's a little cutie. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you've got any more questions, shoot me a comment and I'll be happy to answer. And I'll see you in the next one.